today is 3 reasons why you should still be a part of a Christian community, even if the church has not been awesome to you in the past or has hurt you. There are a lot of reasons, but these are just 3 to think about. And I have a chalkboard this time, and that's kind of awesome. And I wrote down some notes to myself, pretty much. But number 1 reason that I have here is because without other people checking us, we will justify anything. Without other people speaking into our lives, the ability for us, if we're Lone Rangers, and we'll make any decision, anything we really want, we'll figure out a way to make it sound like it's the right thing or a good thing. That's how we cheat on our budgets or cheat on our diets or literally people cheat on their spouses and come up with rationale why it's okay. But when you're around people all the time who could speak into your life, they can bust through that. And we need relationships to keep us from justifying everything. It's a fact. People with wisdom. And then secondly, perspectives on God from other people. Like, other people bring out aspects of God that I wouldn't if I was left to myself. Maybe you've been to a movie with people, and you go to the movie, and afterward you discuss it, and you're like, oh, that's a good point. I hadn't noticed that, or what that was about, or that part was funny. Or people just bring out different aspects of the movie. It's the same thing in relationships. And I'm going to bring C.S. Lewis into this, but he and Tolkien, of course, were part of the Inklings, a literary group of friends, and one of the guys was Charles Williams, who died. And when Williams died, Lewis said he not only mourned the loss of Williams, but he mourned the loss of Ronald, J.R.R. Tolkien. That aspect of Ronald that Charles would bring out of Ronald when the 3 of them were around. When it's just the 2 of them, it wasn't the same. There's something about having other people involved in that relationship, so it's not just me and God. It's supposed to be me and other people and God. And I miss out if it's just me. I always keep going back to the same aspects of God where I've always gone, and I get out of balance. Like, I can feel really guilty. I need somebody that talks about grace in my life and sees that aspect of God and points it out to me. Very helpful. And the third thing is all the one another's. Do you know there's 57? Look at this. I like writing this. But there's 57 one another's in the New Testament at last count. It may be an inaccurate count, I don't know, but it's around there. If stuff like it's like love one another, teach one another, admonish one another, encourage one another. It's all these one another's for people who are in community with each other. Like, you can't do that. I can say, oh, it's just me and God, man. It's all that matters. Really, it's just that I have a relationship with God. That's all that matters. And between me and Him, like, it's actually incoherent in the New Testament for me to say, I'm on my own. It doesn't work. I can't do any of those one another's. And doing those one another's, encouraging people, is healthy for me. It'll be the same thing for you too. Like, we're made not only to have other people speak into our lives, but so that we can bring what we have into theirs. And you can't do it on your own. It's impossible.